Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about future generations. The simple truth is, what we do right now will shape the opportunities and challenges faced by the young people tomorrow. At the moment, the picture isn't great. Rising housing costs are locking young Australians out of the market. Automation is reshaping jobs. Mental health issues are climbing, and climate change remains the biggest long-term threat of all. Why does this matter? Because if we fail to act, we risk handing over a society that is less fair, less resilient, and less sustainable. And that should never be acceptable. Let's start with education. In the short term, we need to update school curriculums so students are not just memorizing content, but actually building skills that matter, just like digital literacy, coding, teamwork, and problem solving. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development research highlights that skills like creativity and resilience will be just as important as maths or writing in the future. In the long term, this means a generation of workers who are adaptable and ready for jobs that don't even exist yet. And it's not just about city kids. Equity is crucial. Rural schools need proper internet access and support so that no child is left behind. Next is employment. We're heading into a massive economic shift. So according to the International Renewable Energy Agency, green industries could create 42 million jobs globally by 2050. If we invest now in training and innovation hubs, Australia can give its young people a leading role in these industries. In the short term, this means government support for startups, but long term, it builds a workforce that's both sustainable and competitive in global markets. Moving on to healthcare. Healthcare and well-being cannot be ignored. The United Nations Children's Fund reports that youth mental health concerns have nearly doubled in the past decade. One way to address this is by making counseling and well-being programs a normal part of schools. In the short term, this reduces pressure on parents and teachers. In the long run, it saves the healthcare system money by preventing issues from becoming crises. Housing is another big issue. The Australian Bureau of Statistics recently reported that 1 in 3 young Australians fear they will never afford a home. Short term, we need creative solutions like co-living and rent-to-own models. Long term, we must build eco-friendly, climate-resilient housing so that homes are both affordable and safe from floods, fires, and heat waves. We also need to focus on disadvantaged groups. This includes closing the gap for First Nations youth, expanding scholarships for rural students, and ensuring every school has internet access. In the short term, these supports keep young people in education, and also in the long term, they break cycles of disadvantage and open opportunities that would otherwise be lost. To wrap up, the implications are clear. If we invest today through education, green jobs, mental health, housing, governance, and equity, we plant seeds for a fairer and more resilient society. The next step is action, pilot programs in schools, renewable job hubs, and eco-housing projects that can scale across the country. By planting these seeds now, we make sure that the future generations inherit not just problems, but also the tools and opportunity to solve them. Investing in future generation is investing in ourselves.